All right, we're recording. Happy Monday, Inspire Beauty. Happy May. I'm so pumped to be talking to you guys tonight in our new coach training call. I am going to share the screen so that we can get into the slides for tonight. I always start these calls, you guys, every Monday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 Eastern. Mark your calendars because every Monday I have a call. What I'm trying to do right now is the first Monday of every month, I want it to be dedicated to our new coaches to get you guys started right. This business, this coaching thing, even if you're like, I don't know if I want to work a business or I don't really even know much about Beachbody. Like, do you have to have a Beachbody? All that stuff, all those like weird questions that are looming, they will be answered at some point. But this is going to give you a foundation for maybe some of the things you already know, like our workout programs and some of the places you can connect to in community. But it's also going to give you, beyond that foundation, it's going to give you a chance to kind of dream a little bit bigger today, get excited about some of the things that are available to you and the opportunities that you have in front of you. And my encouragement when you hop off of this call tonight, especially if you're brand spanking new or you're somebody who you're just trying to get the dust off and maybe restart your business, is to goal set. When we get off this call, I want you to be so inspired that you can't do anything but put pen to paper when we're done and just start kind of dreaming big about maybe what's next for you. And I trust me when I say there is nothing you could write down that one of us would be like, you can't do that or that's silly, because it can be done and it has been done, and we are all so capable of making it happen. Here's the deal, guys. If I can do this, you can do this, right? So I'm going to start with headlines. Every call, I always start with some headlines for the week just to celebrate some things and also make you aware of some things. So for tonight, you guys, I wanted to shout out April. In April, we had 18 lives that were impacted by our team of coaches that went out of their way to invite others to say, hey, do you want to join me in this? Do you want to do this group with me? And so for the month of April, collectively, Amanda, Brittany, and Lindsay made it onto what we call the Success Club board. We'll get more into that as we go. If you don't know what that is, don't worry. But Success Club is basically helping at least 3 people start their journey with you in your challenge group, okay? And so for the month of April, we had 3 people actually hit that leaderboard, and then 3 other ladies got on the board but didn't quite hit that benchmark of 3 people, but still rocked it, and total 18 lives were changed. Amanda and Brittany actually, by hitting SC10, are in the running right now to be able to attend a exclusive party this summer at our annual conference called Summit. It's I'll get to that here in a second, but it's in July. It's in Indianapolis, and Amanda and Brittany actually need to hit Success Club 10 one more month, and then both of them will be able to attend a exclusive party for people who have done big things in their business in April and May. So that being said, SC5 by the 5th, if you've been on our team page the last 5 days of the month, really to kick off the month, every day I came in and I shared with you what my best practices are to go from nothing to having no one to help, to then getting the ground running and moving in your business, okay? And so Sarah actually freaking rocked the first 5 days of the month. Shout out to her. She has already helped 3 people, and she hit what we call Success Club 5. And so she's already hit that benchmark. Brittany and Ashley have helped 2 people so far, so they are super close. And Olivia got on the board in the first 5 days of the month. She's helped 1 person. I love watching this momentum happen, and I just wanted to make sure that I took a second to shout out the movement makers that are happening on our team right now. Let's hop down to the bottom left. Coach Summit, like I said, is July 11th through 14th. Today, if you are enrolled for Coach Summit, okay, you have already purchased your ticket to attend Summit with us. Today, you should have gotten an email in your inbox, if you didn't get one last week, that opened up your registration for your Summit experience, okay? So you got to pick out your workout, pick out if you wanted a box lunch at all, or any of those sorts of add-on experiences. So make sure if you didn't get a chance to register that you do get in your inbox today and click on that link and go through the process so that you can have the best experience possible. Be there with the trainer of your choice, right, for a live workout. It's going to be so awesome. All the ladies that are in that little collage are all the ladies so far who have registered for Summit. If you are interested in attending Summit, first of all, there's an incentive for your first 3 months in the business. Now, if you're brand spanking new and you just joined, I want to say here in April or May, this is, if you hit this incentive, you'll actually get a free ticket next year. We'll talk about that here in a second, because you can earn, as a brand new coach, a free ticket to Summit, which is stinking awesome. But if you're a brand new coach and you want to go to Summit, if you go to www.coachsummit.com, I believe, if you go to that link, you'll be able to see the different registration options there. And just know that we stay in Airbnbs, we stay in hotels, we stay together. So, to try to keep costs down of people who are coming in for the event, so that you're not breaking the bank. But it is so awesome. You get live workouts. Rachel Hollis, the author of Girl Wash Your Face and the book Girl Stop Apologizing, is going to be our keynote speaker. There are tracks that you'll be on based on where you are at in your business, so that you are kind of being poured into where you need to be poured into. And then there's just going to be so much other stuff. We have team swag coming. There's a hat that I've gotten made for our team that we'll be sporting at Summit. I'm also planning a team social hour, happy hour right before the opening ceremonies. There's just going to be so much fun. So if you are not registered, if this is something, if you're brand spanking new to our team and you're like, that would be really fun to meet all these people like live in person, get your ticket, okay? If you are going for rank cutoff, remember June 6th is your Summit rank cutoff date to be recognized with Emerald or higher ranking. And if you are interested in adding coaches to your team, and you want a space to add them, our next sneak peek that'll do all the work for you, basically all you have to do is invite them to the sneak peek, is Sunday, May 26th. So you can jot that down if you're interested in asking other people to join you on our team. Okay, last but not least, 3 announcements came for the month of May, just to be abreast to you guys. May, at the end of May, is going to be Vegan Recover coming out, chocolate flavor, okay? Also, at the same time, they're launching packets of Recover as well. So rather than buying the giant tub, people could invest in packets instead. This might be helpful for your gym goers who just need to throw it in their gym bag and then be able to shake it up right after they get out of a class or whatever. But Vegan Recover is also coming at the end of this month. All month long, you guys, if anybody purchases a challenge pack from you, so they get Beachbody On Demand and Shakeology, or Beachbody On Demand and Performance Line, any combination of that, thrown in for free, they will get immediate access to the brand new 21-Day Fix and 21-Day Fix Extreme Real-Time workouts. Those are not going to be in your Beachbody On Demand library until after the Memorial Day holiday. So this is them getting it about a month in advance. So if there's people, who don't want the Ultimate Portion Fix, but they still want to get their hands on it, a challenge pack sold in May will give them that for free as a bonus, okay? And then last but not least, those t-shirts you see there, you guys, this is one of the promos for coaches who have never gotten any Success Club points, not even hitting Success Club 5 or higher, but we're just talking about getting on the board. If you've never been on the board, you getting on the board this month will earn you that shirt for free. And if you've been on the board before, 3 of your personally sponsored coaches getting on the board this month will earn you that shirt. So there's 2 ways to earn it. One, if you're a brand new coach or a coach that just has never worked this business and you get your very first Success Club points, you get the shirt. Other option is if you are already a coach and you have already gotten on the board for Success Club and you help 3 of your personally sponsored coaches get on the board for the first time, you'll get that shirt as well. So those are our headlines. Diving in, and then I wanted to share this today. Normally I don't share this, but because it is a new coach call, I want to bring our attention to this. Every Sunday, pending technology works and life is good, right? But my heart is that every Sunday I share with you this week's dates to remember. I want you to know what's happening on our team every single week so it's never a surprise. So you should see this come into our team page on Facebook every Sunday at some point, and it gives you the outline. So for example, this is this week. We've always got our national wake-up call. I share it to the team page. It's a video training that you kind of log into, and you can watch it live or you can watch the video replay. Every Monday morning, though, at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard is that training, and they are literally money. Golden nuggets, you guys. The best of the... Okay, I'm back. Technology. See, this is what happens sometimes, y'all. You roll with it. Okay. I'm going to share my screen again, though, and I'm going to get back to it. Okay. National Wake Up Call every morning, Monday morning. We always have our Monday trainings every Monday at 5 p.m. So mark 5 p.m. Pacific time. Mark your calendars for that so that you always know to tune in for those. On Tuesdays, if you are an Emerald coach or higher, I offer a call for those coaches to kind of mentor them where they're at in the business. Every Wednesday on our team page, we teach you how to hustle. We teach you how to work this business. And so this week, Amanda on our team is actually leading the pack. She's going to be live on the team page at 5 p.m. Pacific time. And you can just mark that down your calendar to tune in. She's going to guide you through how to work this business, how to talk to people, how to reach out to people, how to all the good stuff, okay? And then our new Coach University is starting this week. And let me actually stop the share really quick. I'm going to reshare over on my internet browser. And I just want to show you really quick while we're on the topic of, let's move this. While we're on the topic of like looking for the coach weekly headlines and such, on our team page, Inspire Beauty, every week here at the top, you will see those headlines. And I tell you everything that you need to know for the week ahead. Okay. Also within those announcements, there's a couple other announcements pinned as well. And these announcements are brand new, you guys, but they're my way of helping you to get quick wins with inviting. My whole thing right now is say yes. Like say yes to inviting. Say yes to posting on social media. Say yes to goal setting for the month of May. Say yes to going to Summit. Like just say yes to these things. Like I promise you, I'm not leading you astray. So saying yes to invites, if you click on the comments, I've got some very simple scripts that you could send to people who have been engaging with your stories or watching you on social media. I've got some things to help you with objections. You guys, I used these today. I had somebody here tell me that they didn't have enough time. And I literally pulled pretty much what's written here in the reply, and I kind of tweaked it to sound like me and their situation, but I use these. Like, please don't miss this, that like I'm not even above like the information and the scripts and the things and the resources that I pour into you, okay? And then lastly, there's follow-ups. So follow-ups are so important, and I gave you guys a couple different scenarios. So if you're ever stuck, if you're like, I don't know how to invite, or like this Wednesday when Amanda leads you through the hustle hour, and you're like, how do I invite somebody? Or what should I say in a follow-up? Or I just got an objection. How do I reply? The answers are right there for you at your fingertips. So I want you guys to start using those. This is our team page. This is a page that you can use to inspire people, to celebrate other people, to check in with your fitness, with your nutrition. This is a great place for support. It's also a place for you to build connection and community. What this place is not, a place to come and be like negative, right? Like I almost just cussed a little, but like, we're not going to come here and bitch and moan, right? Like that's what the rest of the world does. That's not what our team was created and founded on. So if you've got problems like that, the team page isn't a problem page. It's a place to come for inspiration, to speak life into other people, to find joy, and to come in there and almost just change your thoughts, right? Like maybe your thought process is negative on a certain day. Come into our team page and find a way to make it a positive day, okay? The other place that I want to draw your attention to is our coach training platform. And it is our space where starting tomorrow, we're going to be diving into our May Coach University. Everything in here is technically self-paced, but this month we're going to be going through our new Coach University together. And everything in here guides you through every nook and cranny that you possibly could need to rock and be successful at this business. So if there are 2 pages that you're plugged into, because I know social media can be crazy and sometimes we miss things, but if there's 2 places you can plug into, 1, our team page, Inspire Beauty, and 2, the Inspire Beauty Coach Training page. If you request to be added in here, I will add you in here, but also after this call is over, we're gonna be adding people in for New Coach University this next month, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Whew, so much information. Okay, hopefully I'm not overwhelming you, but if ever at any point you're like, I feel overwhelmed, first of all, know that it's normal. It's so normal to feel like, wow, there's a lot of information. If I got a job at Starbucks and they were training me how to be a barista and I had to learn how to make freaking cafe lattes and caramel macchiatos and frappuccinos, like I'd probably be on overload too, right? Anytime you learn something new, of course there's going to be a learning curve in moments where you might feel like this is a lot. So take it in strides. take it in strides. Please know that I've been in this business almost 6 years now. So like this stuff, there's a lot of stuff that was really overwhelming in the beginning. And then it just became like new, like, or not new, it became like normal, right? So take it with a grain of salt. First thing we're going to talk about tonight is mindset. There is nothing I can tell you. Nothing I can tell you about your fitness journey. Nothing I can tell you about our team. Nothing I can tell you about leveling up as a leader. There's nothing I can tell you if your mind is not right. It is your mindset that's going to cause you to either be successful in this business or not. And you guys, when I talk about my transformation, oftentimes it's not the transformation exterior. It's been an internal transformation. I've had to practice my mindset over and over and over again. And maybe for some of you, this is a totally new concept. So I say welcome, like welcome to it, because this will change your life. It'll change the type of people you surround yourself with. It'll change the relationships you have. My marriage is better because my mindset is better. I have faced hard things that before in my life, if I didn't have these tools and resources to go back on, would have crushed me, right? But my mindset has really set me up. If you're brand spanking new, I hope you can see, I can see my video. I don't know if you guys can all see it right now too, but Rachel Hollis's second book, well, it's not really her second book, but her second of this like Girl Stop, or Girl series, if you will. Girl Wash Your Face was the first one. Girl Stop Apologizing. This is a book that I would recommend for every brand new coach. In this book, she talks about goal setting. She talks about excuses. She talks about how to, have planning, how to have confidence, right? And so this is actually a really great book for brand new coaches to dive into. If you've never read a book before, I think this might be something that you would really enjoy. You can get it in Audible if reading is not your jam. I love highlighting, so I like to buy the physical book, but if you want to buy it on a Kindle or something, but I encourage you to start flexing that mindset muscle because, again, every time I've hit a wall, whether it's in my fitness or my business, it's not because of my body. It's not because of my skill set. It's because of my mind and what I'm telling myself. So that being said, let's dive into like the most basic stuff. On our team page, there's a files section. And if you go into the files section, you're going to see a Success Club System business activity tracker. That is a mouthful, you guys. What is this? This is your new BFF. This is literally your checklist of everything that a coach who's working this business in order to move a business forward and to have new challengers, to hit some goals in your business. These are the things that the top coaches in the network have put together as the most important tasks to do. So I use it every day. Here's mine this week. I print it off every Thursday because in Beachbody land, our work week goes Thursday to Wednesday. Every Thursday is payday. Woohoo! You'll notice on our team page that every Thursday I celebrate things. That's because the work week ended on Wednesday, and so on Thursday I take a moment to celebrate anything and everything that we've done over the past work week, right? Anybody who rank advances, that goes through and happens on Thursdays. Again, your paycheck will go through on Thursdays, things like that. So you'll notice that the tracker runs from Thursday to Wednesday. So every Thursday we like to print this out. And I actually have them all printed out, but I pull out the one for the week out of my binder and I use it as a checklist. Okay. That's all I do. And so if you can even see mine today, like I did my workout, so I checked it off, right? I posted on social media, so I checked it off. And you just go through this. This is my checklist. These are the tasks that are important to me. It also helps you stay accountable. If your upline coach, if the coach who brought you into Inspire Beauty says, you tell them, hey, I'm struggling, this helps them gauge where you're struggling. When I work one-on-one with coaches, a lot of times I'll ask them, like, where do you feel really confident right now? You know, and they might say, oh, I'm really confident in my social media and in my Instagram stories. Where are you not so confident? Oh, you know, I'm not really confident with adding new followers or initiating connections. And what that helps your coach do is it helps your coach understand how they can help support you best, right? We can laser focus the areas where you're rocking it and celebrate it. But then we can also laser focus and pinpoint the areas where you're struggling and find resources and maybe training tools to help connect you to that. So again, this tracker is your lifeline. It is found in the files section of the team page, okay? Another thing that we talk about is challenge groups. Most of you, like, you can raise your hand. I can see some of you. You can raise your hand. Have you been in a challenge group before? Who's currently in a challenge group? Yeah, challenge groups, you guys, really are what set us apart. So I have been a part of Beachbody, like I said, for about 5.5 years. And one of the reasons I stay with Beachbody and I've never looked like left or right to other companies that sell fitness stuff or health stuff is because with Beachbody, the work of a coach actually begins when we sell something. I always tell people that if I went to Target today and I bought something at Target, the second I swipe my card, my relationship with Target is done. It's over. They don't need me anymore. I'm out the door. When you come to Brittany and Brittany says, hey, you want to be in my group, and you say yes, and you invest in that group, that's when my work starts. It is the bread and butter of the business because you bringing in brand new people not only helps people transform their life, but it helps you build confidence that it really doesn't take a fit pro to coach others and tell them, hey, yes, you can. This is what we invite people to so that we can support them. There's not a coach on our team, I don't think, that says, hey, do you want to buy a challenge pack? And then they don't actually have anywhere to plug their person into, right? So even if you don't have a challenge group today and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know what a challenge group is. I don't know how to run one. I don't know any of this stuff. First of all, breathe. Remember the Coach University that starts tomorrow, it's going to lay all this out. You're going to understand this so much better as you go through that. But I wanted to lay the foundation and kind of get the wheels turning on this because the groups that you're a part of, you are also welcome to invite your people to. We want to support your people. We want to love on your people. And eventually one day you can fly the coop and start running Rockstar challenge groups like some of our coaches do. But you don't have to worry about that so much right now. Also, when we run challenge groups, guys, remember, as a Beachbody coach, you're not a personal trainer. You can be. If you have that background, that's awesome. But you don't have to be. I think one of the biggest fears people have about coaching is I don't know how to coach others. I can't coach anybody. I'm not a fit pro. But you don't have to be. If you have a spirit or an attitude that says, hey, you can do this. Hey, I know you're having a hard time. I've had hard times too. But I guarantee if you pick yourself back up, you're going to feel much better. Or hey, you've been rocking it lately. I'm just so inspired by you. If you can say those kinds of things to another human being and genuinely mean it, then you're a good coach. All a coach is an accountability partner, a support system. And me being a coach, you guys, has allowed me to not give up on my own journey. Because if I stopped showing up, then all the people who are watching me and being inspired by me or motivated or felt supported by me would probably not show up either because the person that they were counting on wasn't. And so it's actually kept me really accountable to my own journey by bringing along people with me, right? So the thing is, we have the tools. We have the best fitness, digital fitness on the planet. We have the best nutrition supplements on the planet. We have amazing challenge groups all across our team. We've got ones for bridal boot camps. We've got people who like the Self-Care Sisterhood. We've got the Living Gym. We've got so many different spaces that people could be loved on. They don't need the tools. They have them once you put them in their lap, right? What they need is you. They need a coach. They need somebody that says, you can do this. I believe in you. And the coolest part about our job as coaches, you guys, is we get to motivate and love on people as we do this together. The coolest thing about watching other people have success, already in the top of the month, I'm watching my teammates have amazing success with their businesses. And I don't sit here thinking, oh, that'll never happen for me. No, their success inspires me, right? Their success is what shows me that it's possible. And so just know, I don't want you to look at anybody on this team and think, oh, I just can't do what they're doing. I want you to flip it and look at those people. Remember, it's all about mindset. Don't look at them and think, wow, they took away my people. There's no more people to invite because they already invited them and they already joined. No. The cool thing is when someone else has success, it just shows us what's possible. So again, don't overthink this. Already tonight, I hope your wheels are spinning that one person, I could help them. We all have that one friend, that one family member, that one person on social media that's always stalking us, right? We have that one person. So help them. And it's as simple as saying, hey, I'm doing this group this month, and I'd love if you did it with me. Can I share the information with you? It's that simple. Couple fun things that happen when we start to add people into a challenge group. Again, You're going to learn all this in Coach University, but I want you to get excited of the possibilities. Success Club is the first foundation. It's when you help 3 people. And Beachbody has it set up that when you work on Success Club, when you work on helping other people, you get rewarded. A couple of fun rewards this year. Every quarter, or not every quarter, there's different milestones, like 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and 12 months. There are gifts that Beachbody is going to be sending you. These are not actually this year's gifts. I don't have the updated picture here, but each month, like the very first month of hitting it, there was a tank top that you could get. So if you hit Success Club for the very first time in 2019, this month in May, you'll get a brand new tank top that says Coach on it and Team Beachbody on the back. It's super cool. And then so there's just different gifts. The other incentive, and this is something that I am living, breathing, walking proof, as well as other coaches on your team have been given the opportunity to sign up for this, is the Success Club trip. Every year, Beachbody takes their coaches on a all-inclusive trip, and Success Club is the vehicle to get there and to pay it off, basically. So I've gotten to gift my husband so far with 2 all-inclusive trips. We went to Mexico last year to a resort. This year we went on a Caribbean cruise, and next year I'm taking him to Punta Cana, all-inclusive, just a way for me to take my husband somewhere that we never, like you guys, never would have been able to take him otherwise. So pretty stinking cool. And those are incentives that the company gives you. And the other one that I was talking about earlier is hitting the first 3 months. If you're a brand new coach on this and you've never hit Success Club before, you want to aim for your first 3 months. We've had coaches like Lindsay, coaches like Aaron do this in their business. And what did they get? Ladies, I think a couple of you are on this call. They got a free ticket to Summit. They're coming to Summit this summer for free because they hit Success Club for the first 3 months in their business. Now, again, like I said, we're getting close to our July Summit. So if you hit Success Club in May, June, and July, you actually won't get a free ticket to this year's Summit because of where it is in the calendar where we are right now at this point. You'd get a free ticket to the 2020 Summit. Pretty cool. Still really cool. So you can get yourself to Summit this year and still have a free ticket coming in for your second year to the event. But guys, this is incredible. And I showed you all the crazy ladies who are going to be there loving us. So a couple goals I have for you as we kind of close this out, and I'll open up some Q&A here at the end as well. But number one is, first of all, like, again, breathe. I know I went through all that so fast and I'm probably like, like rambling, and you're just like, Brittany, my wheels are turning so fast. But first of all, you guys focus on you. Like this tracker, the majority of it, you guys, is taking time to focus on you, your self-care. One of the reasons I asked you to share what workout program you're doing at the top of this call was because that's important. It's so important that we always have it printed out, you guys. Been in this business about 5.5, 6 years, and I still have my calendar printed out, and I'm putting stickers on each day because that's how cool I am. Totally driven and motivated by stickers. But I have them printed out. Like my Transform 20 from the year is on my wall back there, you guys. Like that is what is so important to me in this business. And so my workouts, my nutrition, my mental health, when I read personal development books, I focus on me and I let that flood out and pour out into my people. I cannot help my team. I cannot help my challengers. I can't help anyone around me. Just like that oxygen mask analogy, right? Like in the airplane, I can't help anyone until I actually help myself. So number one is that, like, truly focus on you. Number two, be a sponge. This month, get in Coach University with us. It's going to be so much fun. Be a sponge. Soak it up. Ask questions. Be involved. The more you're involved in this community, the more success you're going to have. It's the coaches that sit on the wall. Those are the wallflowers. They just don't do it. They don't do it. The ones that are in the trenches, on the calls, commenting on people's posts, celebrating other success, right? Like getting on the Facebook Live on Wednesday with Amanda and doing a power hour, even if you don't know what the heck you're freaking doing, right? But just trying, being a sponge, it's going to get you really far. Number three, however you signed up. Did you sign up with a challenge pack initially and you did a challenge group for a while? And then after that, you loved it so much that the discount and just the community was like, that was, of course, the next right step. Help people do that this month. Help 3 people join you this month being a challenger like you were. Pay it forward. If you signed up all in, like I went all in and I joined as a coach and a challenger all at the same time, I don't even know what the heck I was thinking. Talk to people. Help 3 people this month do exactly what you just did. And don't worry, when you get to that point where you're like, okay, I don't know what the next step is, there are so many coaches that will help you and be available to you. But I want you to, like, right now, just think, who are 3 people I could help this month? Who are 10 people I could help this month? And then narrow it down from there, because maybe those 10 aren't ready, right? And then number 4 is basically wash, rinse, and repeat. Every month, focus on yourself. Every month, be a sponge, be connected, be enthusiastic, work on your mindset, get connected. And every month, reach out to new people and try to help them start their journey the way that you did. So, last reminder, starting tomorrow, we're going to dive into Coach University, okay? So there will be a post on the page making sure that we get people added into that. But if you look up Inspire Beauty Coach Training on Facebook, you'll be able to find and be added into that page as well. And tomorrow we're gonna start the party and get going in the month of May. So, whew, that was a mouthful. I don't think there's, well, I got cut off and then hopped back on. So I don't see anything in the chat, but anybody have questions for me? Sky is the limit. If you've got questions, ask them. And if you're shy to unmute, you can write them in the chat. Oh my gosh, no questions. Everyone's a pro. I love it. Doubt it. Seriously though, who is like excited about Coach University happening? Who's excited to help their coaches get in Coach University? If you have a downline, help them rock it. If you have never done Coach University, like, you have to do it. It's like, how would you ever start a job without learning the foundations, right, of it? So even if you just need to be a fly on the wall because you've never actually done it. Ooh, that was weird. Then do that. Yeah. Okay. No questions for me? I love it. There's other people listening on their phones. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm going to take a picture. If you can do video and we can see your pretty face, then do that. Then do that. If you can't show video because you're driving, don't do that. Be safe. Always be safe. All right, ladies, I'm gonna coach you through this. We say 3, 2, 1, and then you'll hear a click. That's the camera. Hold your smile till then. Oh, I love it. All right, 3, 2, 1. Yay! All right, ladies, I'm so glad that you guys took the time to get on this Monday night. Coach University is kicking off tomorrow. I hope to see all of your beautiful faces in it this month, rocking it with us. If you have questions, seriously, and you were too shy to ask them tonight on here, you can bring it to me personally, privately, or your upline coach, or you can bring it to the team page as well. Guys, have a fabulous Monday night, okay?